Okay, so Marshall is asleep, so I'm not going to talk as loud because I don't want to wake him up. But last video we took a look at the Thomas Wood Lift and Load set. The trains are on their painted plates waiting to be customized. Because I'm going to paint the truck's chassis and turn Charlie into a different engine. So now we're going to take a look at Emily, Nia, Ashima, and Rosie. Okay, so
4 different videos or all in one?
All in one. So
okay.
We have the old Emily, Rosie, and Ashima to compare with, but sadly we don't have a Bearwood Nia because it got canceled, as I said earlier. But I did see that at the 2018 Toy Fair on YouTube. So first let's take a look at Emily. Now, the package is the same if you can't already guess. So we have the fully painted Emily now. She looks very, very beautiful. Meet the voice of reason. Emily is strong and occasionally strong-willed. She may think she knows best most of the time, but most of the time she's right. Every group of friends needs someone caring and sensible, and that's Emily.
Very nice.
Very well said by Mattel.
Mm-hmm.
But now let's open her up.
That'd be a cool job as an adult writing those.
This is very, very pretty, beautiful. I cannot believe that I'm holding her in my hands right now. This is very, very much nicer. It actually looks like she came out of the factory.
Mm.
Now, Maximonti 1516 said that the Bearwood Thomas trains had their chassis glued.
Mm-hmm.
And on this new one, this chassis is actually nailed to the train itself. Like,
nice.
the nail's probably as tall as this piece here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
I like that.
Now, their faces are pretty similar, but I can't tell if this Emily almost
looks identical to me.
It almost makes me wonder if she's facing that direction.
Oh, I don't know.
But she's different from this painted Emily because of the stripes on the sides. Now, she's still that blocky and feel, especially for tender, but it's fully painted now. So I give Mattel all the credit. I mean, it was fun to fully paint these, but I have to like Mattel's better.
Okay.
The better quality, the good bargains. Now, you can buy these on Amazon and Barnes & Noble.
And they were, what, 15 or 16 each for the big
Yeah.
ones?
But now we have
$10.99.
and now we have Nia. Now, if you don't know who she is, Nia is a tank engine from Kenya who appeared in the Thomas and Friends movie Big World, Big Adventures.
Mm-hmm.
Now, she does live on Sodor now because she doesn't have a home, and that's kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
But she still makes good friends with Thomas and his friends. Meet the caring optimist. Whether she's in her homeland of Africa or traveling around the world, Nia is positive and thoughtful. Her eagerness to help can sometimes irritate her friends, but her truthfulness and kind heart always win them over. It is nice to have Thomas Wood and Nia, since I saw John...
Have you ever had a Nia before?
No, this is the first one ever.
Except minis?
They did make a Thomas Minis Nia, and they...
Did or did not?
They did. They also have a Trackmaster Nia and a Thomas Adventures Nia. This is Thomas Wood Nia, and I have to say this is very nice. It's absolutely stunning. This is the first time we ever seen Nia before. Like, I don't have the Trackmaster Nia, I don't have the Adventures Nia, and I also don't have the Thomas Minis Nia.
Wow.
There's her face, which is very beautiful. If Mattel did make the Bearwood Thomas Nia, I would have loved to do a comparison there, but this is all we have. Maximonti 1516 has got Thomas Wood Nia, and so does John Lukefield TV. So that's pretty nice. Next we have Ashima from India, and also from The Great Race. She is back in season 22 because Thomas not only goes to Sodor, but he visits other countries in season 22. So that's pretty nice. Meet the bold soul. Ashima is fun, feisty, and fearless, which makes her very popular. She spends most of her time in her homeland of India, but she's left a lasting impression on Thomas' friends. Yeah. It was amazing in the Great Race how Ashima taught Thomas not to tear himself apart. She does look kind of feisty and fearless now. This is fully painted Ashima. She's very, very nice. She could use more detail, like a fully black boiler, but not bad. She looks pretty good. There's her name. And here's the old Thomas Wood Ashima now. This one's got much more detail, but I will always like this. I could paint it the same way this looks.
Are the faces different or the same?
They're the same. Cheerful expression. But Ashima's eyes actually look kind of smaller.
She looks like she's got more makeup on in this one. See, she's got more eyeliner and bigger eyebrows. It's a little bit different.
I think the faces look similar because they're pretty much just the same mold as these guys.
Okay.
Last but not least, we have Rosie, the red tank engine. So she's pretty nice, especially since she's fully painted now. But that's with all the trains, I should say. Meet the firecracker. Rosie's the free-spirited tomboy who's happy spending time with girls and boys. She's not afraid to voice her opinion, and her friends love her honesty. I also forgot to mention that Nia is good at remembering stuff.
Cool.
Annie and Clarabelle have taught her how to read numbers because she couldn't before. She could count, but she just didn't understand numbers. And here we have Rosie, the red tank engine. Now, she has the black spaces right here, those little, and on here too. She has the silver ribs. Now, this red Rosie has painted white walls, but this is the bare wood Rosie, as you can tell by the scratches on her chassis. So, she almost looks like this Rosie. I mean, just look at that face.
Does she have freckles on the new one?
It can be hard to see them if the camera will focus. But her
There we go.
her eyes kind of look bigger. This one's got much more smaller eyes. And that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know who was your favorite character. You might like this new Thomas Wood Nia, but you might like the new Emily, Ashima, and Rosie. Stay tuned for more videos, because I will probably get the other fully painted Thomas Wood trains. If I go to Barnes & Noble or buy them on Amazon, I don't know which. I think it would be much cheaper to buy them at Barnes & Noble. Like if I went to the store itself or if I bought them from the website. Stay tuned for the Thomas Nakayoshi. See you next time. I almost got tongue twisted. Alright, bye.